Hello everyone. So in this video, I am going to be showing off how to create a really simple random number generator in Minecraft. So yeah, you can use this in data packs. I use this a lot. Really simple to set up, and it is pretty powerful. You can set any range you want to this random number generator, and you can also set the distribution to be anything you want. So it's not just a linear random number generator. So yeah, doing a random number generating in programming is always tricky. And it's even harder, for Minecraft data packs because of the limitation of the commands that you can run. But using Minecraft loot tables, I've come up with a pretty simple trick that's actually, real easy to use and pretty powerful. So let me first start by demoing how it works and then showing off how to implement this into one of your data packs. So first off, we're going to come over to this chest. Yeah, this is the generator right here. You do need 2 blocks for this because we load a loot table into this chest. So first off, what we do is we summon a chest with the loot table, and then this hopper brings down the chest into its inventory. Then we're going to copy the map value from the hopper into the entity who's trying to get a random number into its score, just like that. And now it has a random number of 5. And then, we got the score there, and we can use it for wherever we want, display it in a text raw or tel raw or whatever you want to do. And, we can then take that map out and do it over again. Just like that. And set our state. All right. Well, we generated 5. Well, so that's bad luck. But yes, this is a random number generator. We're using loot tables, so I swear this is a randomly generated, but yeah, it decided to be unkind to me. But anyways, so that's basically all there is to it. You just summon a chest with a loot table, you let it drop into a hopper, and then you take the value from the hopper and assign it to the entity that is trying to get the random number. You do in fact need both a chest and a hopper, because when you summon a chest with a loot table, it doesn't generate those items into the chest until the chest is interacted with, such as like the player opens it or a hopper, removes items from it. So you do need this 2-block setup, something like this. So yeah. But yeah, that's basically the demo, and that's all the commands you have to run for it. So yeah, let me just quickly show off the loot tables, just so you know how to set those up to get your random numbers and how to set different ranges and different weights and everything. So here is the loot table that we use to do the random number generation. As you see here, we are using maps, or filled maps I should say, as the items in the loot table. I definitely recommend using maps. There might be other ways to do this, but the thing is with a map, what's really useful is in their NBT data, it stores a numeric value for which map it is. So, like how you see map number 1, map number 2, all that stuff, that's coming from its NBT data, which is an integer. And what's also nice about integers is you can easily store those into an entity's score value. So yeah. And yeah, it's just really easy then to also take a filled map and then set your range from just right inside the loot table, as you see here. So yeah, each entry into one of these pools represents one number that can be randomly generated. So as you see here, the first one is the number 1. If I were to change this to 11, now it's generating the random number 11. And yeah, so as you see here, there's 5 items with the values 1 through 5. So this would generate a range from a random number 1 through 5. And you can keep copying entries and then updating the map values to get a range of anything you could possibly want. and then, exclude any number you want as well. It's a little annoying because you have to manually set each number that you want to possibly, show up in your loot table, which, can be tedious. But, it's really like, even if you want to range to 100, it would really only take you a few minutes to really, update all the maps to the numbers that you want. So yeah. It's also another cool feature about loot tables is you can play with the weights of these different items. So if I were to set this to 2, that would make this first item, the number 1, I mean, be twice as likely to show up as all the other numbers. So yeah, that would give you a non-linear distribution of the numbers that could show up in your loot or in your random number generator. So, that's just a fun thing to play with when it comes to generating these numbers. But yeah, so that's all you really need to do to set up these loot tables. And once that's set up, like I said, you load it into the chest and you run just the, one command. Here, just to explain it really quick, is using execute store. For those who don't know, that basically allows you to take the output of one command and store it into either a block or an entity or the score of an entity, and yeah, store it there. So it's a really powerful and useful command, and that's just all we're doing here. We're taking the map value from the hopper and storing it into my score, which is state, as you see right here. So yeah, that's all what is going on here. And once you have that, you have your random number generated, and you can use it for whatever you like. And also, just a quick thing about these, what's it called? This random number generator is it does take 2 ticks for it to work. One to summon the chest and one for the item to drop down into the hopper. So, just remember that, because if you try to do it all in 1 tick, your hopper is still going to be empty when you search for the random number. So yeah, that's really the only downside to this. And also, you'd have to have a place to summon the hopper in the chest. But besides that, no real downsides to this, and it's easy to set up, easy to use, and you can use it over and over as much as you want. So yeah, that is random number generation. Hope you guys like it, find this useful. And if you do, please like the video and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this. Thanks for watching.